Good morning and welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Thursday the 26th of June. So let's have a quick look through then of what's going on here. Firstly, news-wise, if I can, yeah, I have got it open, that's alright. So let's just scroll down here. So Thursday we have not a great deal. We've got durable goods later. It doesn't seem to move the markets much these days compared to previously. UK final GDP came out. That's not really, I know they've got it as a highlighted, it's very important here, but it tends not to have a major effect on the markets in the final one. It's the early ones we want to see. The rest of final GDP US as well, again, not really a big mover. We've got Lagarde speaking 7:30 this evening. 150 Munich opera. Okay, I don't think that's going to be a big mover, do you? Unless she's going to sing. Okay, right. That's it. Not a great deal there news-wise in terms of fundamental news, I should say. Goodness knows what other news is going to happen, of course. Right, let's look at the markets and where we are with them. We're starting off with the euro dollar. I'm going to just look at the majors. Some of these yesterday were setting up potential trades. Some of them set and went. Some of them just didn't go. So we'll start off with the euro dollar here. It's continued its path and it's pushed up there this morning as well. It's just looking like it's going to take another shove up here. I was looking yesterday for a breakdown on lower time frames. Here we go. I was waiting for this to start breaking down, and then I would have considered the short side of things. There was a bigger potential short side of things down here if it started rolling down, but it never got anywhere near that. It's really working off of the bigger divergences that we're seeing here. Seeing on the lower intermediate time frames. Anyway, neither of those triggered, so they're really they can be scrapped later. For now though, it is continuing towards the upside. I should leave it until probably give it an hour, see what it does here. It's doodling. It's got an untouched daily pivot. It might want to come down and catch that yet. It's found some resistance. It's put a bearish sort of candle formation here, but it's consolidating. Nothing immediate. The pound, now I was waiting for this. I waited and waited patiently yesterday. It did eventually come back to its monthly pivot properly yesterday, and I just threw into my pivotal area, which it's bounced off of. So yesterday, it wasn't yesterday, it was the other day. Let's get into yesterday. There you go. It's properly bounced. It came back to its daily pivot there we go, not the monthly pivot, the daily pivot, which I was looking for yesterday. I was waiting for that or a break, an earlier break, but it didn't happen till went at 5 o'clock in the evening. I wasn't around to do anything for that, but it has gone up and continued. Now once again we could get a continuation. We haven't seen the daily pivot being hit. I'll leave this about an hour or so before I do anything with it. I just want to see which way it's going to shape up. Just leaving it that extra bit of time has given me some profitable days lately. US dollar yen. Now this to me is looking pretty decent for a continuation to the downside. It is just into its daily 50 here, but if it continues breaking down here, it's put the lower high and it's broken that. It just looks like it could be heading, as I say, back southbound. Even the hourly time frame here may just need as I say, a bit of time to run through here. Sometimes it just slows up at this time in the morning, but it could be a go with to the downside there. Aussie, still don't really like the Aussie, so there you go. It's doing a bit better, and when you look at the lower time frames, well, it's similar to the pound yesterday, and it's pushed up this morning looking like it's got a continuation, but I'd rather trade it over the euro or the pound as opposed to the Aussie this morning. Some more volumes coming through both of those. And the US dollar, Canadian dollar, this I was looking a couple of days ago at the potential of this rolling and continuing to the downside. Hasn't. It's got into a bit of an ugly shape. It possibly will at some stage still break. I've left the alert on this one. It might still break that level, but it's got quite I'll go back to this time, a bit choppy, but if it does come down, it will give us a bit of a head and shouldery pattern. We'll see. I'll leave that running with the potential. Still really waiting for it to break these lows. Right, that's New Zealand dollar. New Zealand, I'm not US dollar, CAD rather. New Zealand dollar, I'm not interested in. It's quite similar. Euro yen yesterday did push to the upside, broke the upside, and off it went. It's not got anything right now setting up. It's gone into sort of a resistance area. It is consolidating around this area, and at some point we might see the turn back here, but the yen is gaining a little bit for now, so that's off the cards for today. Don't know why I just clicked on the euro pound. There was nothing there. What I was looking at was like this euro CAD here this morning. Now it's really started making a better move. Can't buy it right now, but a retracement would be quite nice. So looking back for a retracement, maybe back to its pivot would be okay. Get another move back off of that if it doodles around this morning. Just got to wait to see what happens here. It's still got 7 minutes before the end of the hour. Often coming into 8, into 9, maybe we'll see a bit of a reversal, bit of a change occurring. So just a bit of patience. If it could come back off that pivot and give us a bit of a move, that would be interesting for the upside. Okay, not a lot else there at the moment. I haven't been through every single cross pair, but that's why I'm leaving things at the moment. I would say both the Swissy also strengthening here, looking like it's got more legs in it. This is the dangerous one in terms of at some point, and I keep on saying this, but I'll probably be right eventually. It's like a stop clock, isn't it? Even that's right twice a day. I'll be right on this eventually, but technically it's always looked good, bearish. Fundamentally, I know what sits behind there, and I guess I haven't had the desire to get caught up in when the Swiss National Bank start acting. It's not a place to be. You can be skinned quite quickly. So ideally, I want to be in a direction that the Swiss National Bank wants it to be in. Okay, other markets then. Usual look at gold here. So gold yesterday didn't really go anywhere in the end. It just consolidated there, and today is trying to catch a bit more of a bounce, a bit more of a move up here. Maybe a break above the highs there would suggest further a continuation of this retracement. I don't overly like what's happening here. Yesterday it looked a lot more safer on the short side, but it's all gone a bit iffy. Oil up nearly $1 today at the moment, but the bigger scheme of things, it's where it was before everything happened, really, isn't it? I can't see this moving too quickly. I've just not been trading. I say playing. That's not the right term. Trading with oil at all lately. It's just too volatile in the wrong times. The S&P's here, so S&P's making a new all-time high yesterday. Not a shock there. Just check that is well, it's not quite a new all-time high. It's a near-term high. It's not far away from its all-time high. Beg your pardon. Got a bit. Yeah. Looking at these highs here, that's already been done. So it's tracking that way. It was a very slow day yesterday, actually, consolidation, but still looking like it's going to head that way. I do think there might be a correction at some point, but I don't want to be the first to be trying to trade it. I don't really like buying it near previous highs either. Okay, the FTSE. FTSE still coming off, came off yesterday, continued. It's just coming into a bit of support off its monthly pivot where it sits at the moment. See how it goes, but overall, technically lower highs, lower lows. It looks ugly. It would take something like a higher low to get me looking at this at the moment. Well, a pullback into its daily pivot could be a good shorting point in the way it's moving. Well, I say wait until it shows a bit of a reaction to that pivot. Don't just sell it into the pivot. There's a big difference between the two. One of them's always very dangerous, and the other one's giving you a little bit more of a conservative move. But yeah, that would be what I'd be looking for on that. The DAX. So the DAX really not doing a great deal here. Started to, I say, heal up. Is that the word? Continued off yesterday. Just looking back to the dailies here. It's made an, oh, here we go. How to mesh your chart up in one go. So if I can put it back up there, that's it. Sticky tab. Maybe it has got more upside here. It breaks that 50 MA. It'd look more positive. Not overly liking where it is at the moment. I need to see a bit more evidence here on this, so that the as I say, the FTSE looks better. If we're going to look on the shorter side, yes, it needs to come up first, but we might just get that post 8 o'clock. Right, I shall leave you there. It's not a great deal to be looking at. Euro CAD, if we get a bit of price action there, that's got an opportunity, and maybe, as I say, a bit of patience for the likes of Euro and the pound, and also, of course, the yen. There is some potential here. Just need to see this. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I don't go early on these moves. Right, I will leave you there. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the morning. Bye for now.